Okay, so let's discuss this since I have not got any correct answer or any answer till now. See, it is given the spatial time is defined uh, when both hours and minutes are prime numbers. Okay, and this is a 12 hours clock. Okay, so I need to find how many times in a day do the spatial time also indicates the correct time of the day. Okay, so if I look at a 12 hours clock, so can we say in terms of hours, the prime values are 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. Only these 5 values? Okay. And since it is a 12 hours clock, so again I will have these values repeated. Okay. And if I look at the minute hand, the prime values are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53 and 59. So this is 5 values in all and this is 17 values in all. So how many times will we have a combination of these? It is 5 into 17, that is 85 times. So 85 times in 12 hours. So how many times in a day? It is 170 times in a day. Is this clear, guys? Himanshu and Ayush, the answer is A part 170. I am multiplying it by 2 because this is the number of times in 12 hours. So in one complete day, it will happen 85 into 2, that is 170 times. Okay, so now let's move to the next question. Okay, try this one again, 1 minute for this. Okay, Harish. See, you have to be very careful. Okay, you see if you can remember this that till 50 we have 15 prime numbers. You just need to focus on this range. So less than 50 we have 15 prime numbers. Then in this range there are two more. Good evening, Jyoti. Good evening, Abhishek. Okay, so should I discuss this question or do you guys want some more time? Because I have not received any answer till now. Okay, Ayush is saying it is 31. Okay, good evening, Arun. Sonam is saying 31, B option. Okay. Yes, Jyoti, what is the problem? Good evening, Premlata. Okay, let's focus on this session only. So I will take up if you have any questions or any problem which is not related to this particular session. Okay, in the end. Okay, so the correct answer is B 31. Okay, very good, Ayush. Good, Sonam. The answer is B option 31. Okay, so let's discuss this. Okay, see, it is given the constraints are only 2%, at most 2% can travel at a time. Okay, and the one person has to row for the entire trip. Okay, and then one more constraint is given: no person can row the boat for more than two trips in total. Okay, and this is how the trip is defined, that is reaching from one bank to the other is one trip. So I need to minimize the time. Okay, minimize the time for all four to cross the stream. So if we want to minimize the time, so can we say the person who takes the minimum time, okay, should uh, row it at least twice, should have at least two complete trips in order to minimize the time. Okay, and the person who is taking the maximum time, we should try if possible to have a case where D is not rowing at all. So let us have a trip. Let's say these are the two banks of the river. So let us have the first trip where A and D are going. Okay, and A leaves D at the opposite bank and comes back. So can we say if A leaves D here and then comes back, so this will take 6 minutes, 3 minutes for one trip. Okay, and now D is at the opposite bank. Okay, now since A has completed two trips, so he cannot row uh, again. So the next would be what? A can go with B. So now B will row. In the first one, A rowed, and in the second one, B will row. So again, B will drop A and B will come back. So this round trip will now take 14 minutes. And again, we have this consumed the two trips of B. So that means now B cannot row any further. So in the third trip, what will happen? B and C will go, and it is a one-way trip now. So, and C is the one who is rowing. So C will take 11 minutes more. So it is 6 plus 14 plus 11, which is 31 minutes. So here you just need to focus on two or three things. That is, if possible, we will make sure that D is not rowing at all, and try to maximize the number of trips of A and B. Is this clear, guys? Jyoti, I will take up this issue. Okay, in the end, I will definitely take up this. Yes, are you guys able to understand this? Okay, Ayush, you already, I think, answered this question correctly. Okay, Abhishek is saying yes. Harish is saying yes. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Okay, try this one. This is a simpler question as compared to the previous questions. So 40 seconds for this. Good evening, Geeta. Okay, Terran is saying answer is 3B. Okay. Ayush is saying B. Sonam is also saying B. Okay. So let's discuss this. See, we need to find which tank gets emptied first and how long does it take. And it is given the capacity of each tank is same, that is 1000 liters. So you just need to focus on the net inflow or the net outflow. So if I look at tank A, so A is supplying to B. So this is the outflow for A, and A is supplying to D. So the net outflow is 30, and C is supplying to A. So that means this is the net outflow and this is the net inflow. So the resultant is an inflow. So since there is an inflow to A, so that means A will not get emptied, will never get emptied. Similarly, if I look at B, so the net outflow to B is 100. B is supplying to C. So net outflow is 100, and there is tank A and tank D which are supplying to B, that is 20 plus 110, so that is 130. So a resultant of 30. Okay. Now if I look at C, so the net inflow to C is 100 and the net outflow is these two, so that is 90 and 50, that is minus 140. So there is a net outflow of 40. I don't need to check for D since the sum of these four has to be 0. So can we say for D it has to be minus 50. So it is either B option or D option. So this is the net outflow in D and the initial volume is 1000. So time taken is 1000 by 50, which is 20. So has to be B option. Okay, Geeta, answer is B. Very good, Harish. See, Jyoti, it is for those students who want to write CAT in, let's say, 20 days time, in next 20 days. Okay, that is students targeting CAT 20. So if you are targeting CAT 20, so I'm assuming you are through with your concepts. And if you are targeting CAT next year, so this session is not for you then. I'm not discussing the concepts today. Okay, in this session, we will not be discussing any concepts as such. We will be taking up the concepts through questions only. Okay, so I'm moving to the next question. Jyoti, is there anything which you are not able to understand? Then please specify. Okay, I'm moving to the next question. Okay, Birjit is saying, please explain again. Birjit, are you writing CAT this year? I think you were in the this CDS class also. Yes, Birjit. So it is not for you. It is for those students who are writing CAT this year. That means who are writing CAT on 29th November. So if you are writing CAT next year, so this session is not for you. Okay, the difficulty level of questions is not very low. The questions are not very basic. We are discussing actual CAT level questions. Okay. तो सी अगर आप इसे ध्यान से देखोगे तो ये लिखा हुआ है इट इज कैट 2020 फाइनल रिवीजन. सी विजित आई हैव नॉट चेक्ड योर मैसेज इफ यू हैव सेंट एनी. ओके, अभी तो मैं सेशन ही ले रहा हूँ आपके सामने ही हूँ तो मैं कैसे चेक करूँगा कुछ. ओके, लेट्स मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ओके, ट्राई दिस वन गाइस. 1 minute for this. Yes, Birjit, as Ayush is saying, there is another series going for those students who are targeting CAT next year. So please attend sessions of that series. Birjit, you can check that on the app because there is no one schedule that I can tell you. There are multiple schedules that are going simultaneously for CAT 2021 students. So you need to check it yourself. Okay. Okay, Bhaskar, please check your answer. Geeta, please you also check your answer. I don't think it is A and C. No, Premlata, it is not A. See, Vijit, I am in the middle of a session. Okay, so you need to wait till the end of this session. In the end, I will definitely help you if possible. Huh? I will definitely try to help you, but for that, you need to wait till the end of this session. Okay, good, Bhaskar. The answer is D. See, it is given there are 9 red pipes, and 12 blue pipes. Now it is given a red pipe, one red pipe can fill the tank in 36 hours. So that means 9 red pipes can fill the tank in 4 hours. Okay. So this is the time that 9 red pipes will take. Similarly, it is given one blue pipe can fill a tank in 48 hours. And since we have 12 blue pipes, So that means they can fill the tank in 4 hours. Okay. So that means together these can fill the tank in 2 hours. Because this is taking 4 hours and this alone is also taking 4 hours. So together they will take 2 hours. Okay. Now it is given there was some problem with the water supply and some of the pipes did not supply water at all. Okay. As a result, it took 50% more time. So 50% more time, that means increase of 50%. So time taken is 3 hours. So can we say if time has become 3 by 2, that means the efficiency should become 2/3 since time and efficiency are inversely proportional. Okay. Very good, Sonam. Very good, Taran. Okay. So efficiency has become 2/3. That means efficiency has decreased by 1/3. That means 1/3 of the pipes are not working. So this option clearly gives 1/3 of this value as well as 1/3 of this value. So I don't need to calculate anything. Okay, I can just look at, if I just have a look at these options, so I can clearly see that 3 is 1/3 of this as well as 4 is 1/3 of 12. So it has to be D option. I don't need to do anything else in this. Efficiency has become 2/3. That means there is a decrease of 1/3 in the efficiency. Very good, Ayush. So it is option D. Is this clear, guys? Should we move to the next question now? Okay. So let's try this one. 30 seconds for this. A relatively easy question. Yes, Sonam. Definitely. In the previous question, if we use options, then definitely we can save a lot of time. Okay, very good, Bhaskar. Premlata, Ayush, please check your answer. Good, Harish. The answer is B option 32. See, if I assume the efficiency of a man as X units per day and efficiency of a robot as Y units per day. So in the first case, there are 15 men, so that means 15X, and 5 robots, so that means 5Y, and they take a total of 30 days. So this is the total work, which is same as 60 days. In the second case, it is 60 days, and there are 5 humans and 15 robots. So it is 5x plus 15y. So it is 15x, here we have 10x, so I'll get 5x, and here I have 5y, here we have 30y, so it is 25y. That means one human is as efficient as 5 robots. So now I can take any of the cases. So if I take this case, 15 humans plus 5 robots, so we can say it is 15 humans plus 1 human. 5 robots is same as 1 human. Okay, so 16 human take 30 days. So if there are 15 humans, so how many days? Okay, so it is 32. 16 human take 30 days, so 15 humans will take how many days? No, I don't remember this, Harish. Is this clear, guys? Should we move to the next question now? Okay. Okay. So, okay, try this one. This is a simple question. 30 seconds for this. Okay, Bhaskar is saying it is D. Okay. Yes, any other answers? Okay, Shiva is saying B. Okay, Shiva. Taran is also saying B. Yogesh is saying C. See, this is an easy question, and only Bhaskar has given the correct answer, I think. No, I think it is. I think it is C option. So let's check this. Okay, it is given in a 100 meters race. Ayush beats Piyush by 10 meters. So that means the time taken by Ayush to cover 100 meters is same as the time taken by Piyush to cover 90 meters. So this is the ratio of the distances, which is same as the ratio of the speeds. Okay, and this will remain constant since they are moving or running at constant speed. Okay, now it is given Ayush starts 70 meter behind the starting line in a 450-meter race. Okay, so we know this ratio will remain same. So that means the time taken by Piyush to cover 450 meters, which is 50 times of this. So I need to multiply this also by 50 to keep this ratio as constant. So it will be 500. So the time taken by Piyush to cover 450 meters is same as the time taken by Ayush to cover 500 meters. Okay. So, but he has given him, but he is starting 70 meters behind the line. So that means he needs to cover 450 plus 70 in order to complete the race. This is for Ayush. Okay, but he has covered only 500 meters till now. So can we say he's got beaten by Piyush by 20 meters? So C option. And Yogesh gave the correct answer. Very good, Yogesh. Okay, I think only Yogesh gave the correct answer. Shiva also gave the correct answer. Good, Shiva. Harish, you cannot calculate, I think, the time. Okay, in this question, you cannot calculate the time because we don't have their speeds. We only have the ratio of the speeds. We don't have their actual speeds. So I cannot calculate the time. No. So is this clear? Can we move to the next question now? Okay. Okay, try this one. This is a better question. Please be careful in this. Okay, Bhaskar is saying A. Okay, Bhaskar, please check your answer. This is a actual CAT question, a good one in fact. Okay, if I look at the recent years, that means last 5-10 years, so you will find that question based on escalators are frequently asked. So that is why this is an important topic now. Okay, Prem Lata is saying C. Okay, Ayush, I think you are correct. I think it is 50. Okay, see, in any question involving escalator, distance is always constant. Okay, that means distance from ground floor to first floor, this will always remain constant. Okay, so we can always equate distance in the questions involving escalator, and this is true without an exception. The distance is always constant. Now it is given escalator moves at a constant speed. Sham takes 3 steps for every 2 steps of view. Okay. So the time taken by Sham to take 3 steps, this is same as the time taken by Vyom to take 2 steps. That means the time in which he takes 30 steps, Vyom will take 20 steps. Okay. Now, since Sham, Vyom and escalator, all three are moving, so can we say the distance covered by Sham plus the distance covered by escalator should be same as the distance covered by Vyom and the distance covered by escalator. So if I say Sham, and it is given, I think, Sham got to the top after having taken 25 steps. So 25 steps Sham has taken, and let us say in this same time, escalator has taken X steps. So this is the total distance. That means this is what is required to be calculated. Okay, distance covered by Sham plus distance covered by escalator is the total distance. Okay, should be equal to the distance covered by Vyom, which is 20 steps. Okay, plus now I need to be careful in this value. We know this 30 steps is same as 20 steps. The time is same in the two cases. Okay, and we also know when Sham takes 25 steps, in the same time, escalator takes X steps. This is what we have assumed. So the time in which he takes 30 steps, escalator would take X by 25 into 30 steps. So which is 6x by 5. And we know these are in the same time. 30 steps by Sham, 20 steps by Vyom, and 6x by 5 steps of escalator. So are you guys able to understand this equation? Because this is the only thing here which is a bit logical. Otherwise just calculation is left now. So x minus, sorry, 6x by 5 minus x is x by 5. 25 minus 20 is 5. So I'll get the value of x as 25. Substitute this value, you will get the answer. Just go through this, take 30 seconds, and still if you have some doubt, please ask. The answer is 25 plus x, that is 50. This is the correct answer. So you just need to equate the distance in all the questions of escalator. Okay, Moni, I'll explain the equation. Okay, Harish, please pay attention. See, I'm explaining this again. Okay, let us say in t minutes, Sham takes 30 steps and Vyom takes 20 steps. Okay, this is given. For every 3 steps, Vyom takes 2 steps. So 3, so I can write this as 30 and this as 20, multiplying both values by 10. Okay, so we are assuming in t minutes, Sham takes 30 steps and Vyom takes 20 steps. So can we say if he takes 30 steps in t minutes, so in 1 minute, Sham will take 30 by t steps and Vyom will take 20 by t steps. Okay. Now, here it is given Sham gets to the top of the escalator after having taken 25 steps. Okay. So Sham is taking 25 steps and I am assuming rest of the steps are being taken by escalator. See, if there are, let's say, 40 steps in all, so if Sham is taking 20 steps and he's reaching from bottom to top, okay, so can we say rest of the 15 steps are being covered by escalator? So the total distance is 40. Okay, so we are assuming Sham is taking 25 steps and escalator is taking X steps. Now this is the total distance and it is given Vyom reaches top by taking only 20 steps. So Vyom is taking 20 steps. Okay. Now how many steps would escalator take in this case? This is what is required to be calculated. Okay, so we know this relation, okay, and we have assumed this relation. That means if Sham takes 25 steps in some time, then in the same time escalator moves x steps. So can we say if Sham take 1 steps, in the same time escalator would cover x by 25 steps. Okay, and if Sham takes 30 by t steps, 30 by t steps, in the same time escalator would take x by 25 into this 30 by t steps. So are you guys getting this now? Is this clear, guys? Okay, so try this one now. Okay, 30 seconds for this. Try this one, guys. Okay, Bhaskar is saying C option. Okay, Bhaskar. Okay, good Bhaskar. Good Harish. Answer is C option. Good Ayush. Okay, see if I focus on this. So what is happening here is the speed is becoming half. Okay, first it was PR, then it was PR by 2, then it is PR by 4, and so on. This is the speed. And if I look at time, so every time is becoming twice. So in this case, it is 30 seconds, then 60 seconds, then 120 seconds, and so on. So since distance is product of these two, so can we say distance for each of these phases will be same, and it is nothing but PR into half. 30 seconds is half minutes. So each time the distance covered is PR by 2. Is this clear? Okay, it is in fact pi r, it is not PR. Okay, because PR say answer would be cannot be determined. It is pi r, it is not PR. So it is this. So which is nothing but 1/4 of a round, of one complete round. So can we say 4 such instances will make it one complete round? Okay, so I need to find the ratio of time taken for the nth round to the previous round. So if I say nth is second round, so previous round is first round. So the time taken for the first round is half minutes, this, then 1 minute, then 2 minutes, then 4 minutes. So 4 such values will make it one complete round. Each lap or each such phase is 1/4 of a round. So this comes out to be 7.5 minutes. The second round, I will need to add 4 such values starting with 8, then 16, 32, 64. So either I can add these values or I can look at only one of these ratios. We have the similar ratio for the other three. So it is half by 8 or 1:16. So it is this. Time taken for the second to the time taken for the first round. Okay, so it is pi. With p we cannot solve this. Is this clear, guys? So I can take n to be the second round, then the previous round would be the first round. So you can just find the value of the time taken in the first round to the time taken in the second round. Okay, guys, with this I end this session. Okay, and hope that the objective is met of revision. Okay, guys, take care, good night, and goodbye. Yes, Harish. Thank you, Bhaskar. Yes, Harish, what is the doubt? See, Harish, they provide you. Okay. Okay, Harish, see, I have not given a mock on the Gradeup app yet. Okay, so I think I can answer this in the next session. I will have to uh, find it out. Okay, so I have not given any mock on Gradeup app as yet, so I don't think I can help you with this. I will definitely find this out in the next session. Okay, bye everyone. Okay, Jine is saying, Jine say, see if you are not much prepared for quant, so I think it's very difficult to get a good score. See, the only thing that you can do is to prepare. And if you are not prepared, so how can you expect a good score? What you can do is now you can focus on this some important parts. You can focus on arithmetic and algebra. If you can do these two well, so most probably you will get a very decent score. If not a very high percentile, you can definitely get around 95 percentile if you do arithmetic and algebra well.